Good morning, Vande Mataram. Welcome all of you. Here is a nice topic from Savitri. His failure is not failure whom God leads. Initially, if you analyze this sentence, his failure is not failure. His failure is not failure. How it? Failure is failure. His failure is not failure. How? But condition is that whom God leads. As long as you are led by yourself or somebody else, maybe semi-divine, half-divine, or yourself, or your willingness, or ego, you may be fighting, struggling, and receiving the failures. But on contrary, if God leads, there is no failure. Even if it seems that I am failing, it is a blessing in disguise. His punishments are a grace. Punishments are a grace. Postponement, that is a blessing in disguise. If you feel I have failed in life, done nothing, failure and a failure, don't take that way, because God is leading. He knows the truth. He knows the way. He knows the goal, which to which our ignorant mind is very much important to analyze, to see. That is the problem. And Mother is having a new nice divine message from the Divine Mother. If you feel I have lost, if you feel I have lost, then Mother quotes, don't go to war, how much strong you may be. Because before the war, you have lost the war. Even if you have that strength, you feel you are strong, don't go, because it will never be helpful. For that, actually, that willingness must be there. That courage must be there. I must be there. Whatever is being done, that is due to the divine will. Maybe I am not feeling, I can't see, but it is definitely the divine will is there behind all these symptoms, all these outcomes. His failure is not failure whom God leads. Through all the slow, mysterious march goes on. Slow, it seems slow, very slow. Very slow. There is a comment, there is a beautiful message from the Mother. God's man feels, realizes that the gods are too slow to accept their prayer. Simultaneously, on that other side, gods feel that men are too slow, having very faint receptivity. But the nature in between observes, comments, everything is as usual, normally going. Nothing is so small or nothing is too fast. Everything is as usual on the track. Through all the slow, mysterious march go on. That march, how is that march? Slow, mysterious march. It seems always to the external eye, superficial eye, it is slow. Definitely it seems slow. But don't worry. It seems so, but not likely. Because God knows what to do, when to do, and how to do. That is God's working. There is a divine plan. There is a meaning in its curve and line. Nothing to worry. Don't worry. Don't get worried. There is a meaning in its curve and line. Behind your failure, behind your success. Behind this light, behind this darkness. Behind the fall, behind the rise. There is there is a curve and a line. Behind all, there is a meaning. The divine has a plan. Through all the slow, mysterious march goes on. An immutable power has made this immutable world. Here in this world, where we are staying, we are here. That is a mutable world. But it has been planned, organized, controlled, and ruled by the immutable power. An immutable power has made this mutable world. Again, a self-fulfilling transcendence treads man's road, the road which is meant for the man. This man is not capable of moving even on the road meant for them. Then who is treading the path? Who is planning? Who is actually carrying? Who is leading? Who is inspiring to go? A self-fulfilling transcendence leads man's road. Self-fulfilling transcendence leads man's road. So nothing to worry. You have got nothing. Simply what you have to do, you have to raise your hand. You have to consecrate yourself. Give yourself at the feet of the or the hands of the Divine Mother or the transcendent force. That is what you have to do. You have to reach the station. Then the train will come. And once you are in the train, sitting on the train, naturally, unless otherwise that the so severity is coming, maybe somehow a delay. Train is getting delayed for 1 hour, 2 hour, running late or something. But definitely you are sure to reach your goal. For that, actually, don't get frustrated. Get worried. No, don't get worried. The driver of the soul upon its path. The driver of the soul. Soul is the supreme here, not your mind and life of the body. However, and how much it is elevated, enlarged, enlightened, but the soul has the final say. The driver of the soul upon its earth. Oh, this transcendent force is. It knows its step, its way is inevitable. It knows where to go. We don't have the idea. We have not seen. Even we have forgotten how many births we have covered, how many yogas we have lived, which arena, whatever we have committed, what was our performance, we have forgotten everything because of this oblivion, mesmerization. We have forgotten, but the soul has its issues. He knows. It knows its steps. When it knows its steps, the way is inevitable. There is some 4 track or 6 track, corner. You are standing on the cross. 4 or 6 tracks are there. So chucky. You don't know where to tread. Where shall I reach? How shall I go? Everything seems clumsy, trusty. But your soul knows. It sees, not knows. It sees. It has a treaded upon. It knows the way is inevitable. Way is inevitable. Don't worry. And how shall the end be vain when God is great? You know who is this God is? Supreme. Not this man self-declared God, who know nothing, simply they are actually bullying your eyes, cheating you, misguiding, derailing your life journey. You go beyond. When you have surrendered near the Supreme, and when the God is the guide, how the end shall be vain? Maybe it seems to be slow. The road actually you are treading maybe something seems something narrow path or unnatural for you, but you forget because you are in the divine hand. Divine has taken all your care. However, man's mind may tire or fail his place. However, man's mind may tire or fail his place. A will prevails, cancelling his conscious choice. A will prevails, cancelling his conscious choice. The goal recedes. A boreless, fastless calls, retreating into an immense unknown. You don't know where you have to go. Immense unknown and immense unknown. The goal recedes. A boneless, fastless calls, retreating into an immense unknown. You don't know where is the unknown. How this immensity of the unknown is there. Goal recedes at every step. You are standing on the shore. किनारा में खड़ा होके देख रहे हो. And you feel this is the horizon, there is no beyond. And you are treading on your, boat or ship. And you keep going. Time lapses, time passes. But there is no certain certitude that end you can't find. It will be receding, 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 and finally you feel, am I cheated? Cheated? No. It was like this, but actually your imagination, your eyes circumference, periphery was limited. You could not understand. You felt, you know everything. There is no end to the world's stupendous march. No end. March is stupendous march, and there is no end. Only the soul knows where you have to rest. In which way it is the guide guiding you towards your goal, you don't know. Stupendous march. There is no rest for the embodied soul. How is the soul? Embodied soul. There is no rest for it. Restlessly it is moving. Soul is not having rest. The sun is not having rest. And river is not having rest. So for rest for whom? This corporeal creature. This transient being living in the mind and life and body, they are asking for, rest. There is no rest for the embodied soul. It must live and describe all times huge God. Every time. Yourself, nobody has gone, you are reaching a point and you feel I am at my level best. So you have sketched one curve. After some time, next time, you will be with peacefulness, all its vigorous attempts. You are moving far away. The same curve which you have actually drawn, you are moving out. You are moving, you are crossing it. And describing a huge curve again. It must live and describe all times huge curve. An influx passes from the closed beyond. Where you get the flux? From the closed beyond. Beyond, but it is closed because you are moving. One step you are moving means you are moving towards your goal. Not useless. Nothing is useless. Nothing is void or vain. Even if one step you are moving, moving one step forward towards your goal. An influx presses from the closed beyond, forbidding to him rest and earthly age. Don't sleep, don't rest, unduly rest, never rest. You have to go. Your goal is fixed beyond this charted map, charted globe. This globe has been charted and the people have taken, this is the goal, there is no beyond. But your soul that knows, this is only a human map where the human vision till now has reached. And till now it has sketched. Within that, actually, we have sketched this world map. But this is not all. You have to go. You have to go. Every day you can find one island is island is actually being dipped by water, sea. And sometimes you can feel at every time you can find a new island emerging from that sunken sea. So there is nothing you can know with your physical or outward mind. Forbidding to him the rest and the earthly age, without rest, you have to move on. Till he found himself, he can't pause. But how long will tread forward without pause? Till he found himself, you have to found yourself. That is what the requirement. Then how shall I go? Everything is backed with a darkness, obscurity, ignorance, inconscience. How can I go? A light there is that leads, a power that aids. You have to do nothing. Simply you sit on the station, that train at the station. Then your duty is over. You consecrate yourself to the divine. You give yourself at the divine hand, mother's hand, and you are sure, nothing to worry. A light there is that leads, a power that aids. Unmarked, unfed, it sees in him at backs. Sees in him and acts. You don't know, you have not recognized. But the thing is that you must have faith and confidence. Something is being done. I am carried up. Even if nobody knows what you feel, you be realizing I am being pushed forward, pushed up. Ignorant, unmarked, unfelt, it sees in him and acts. Ignorant, he forms the all conscient in its depths. Ignorant, but he no forms the all conscient in his depths. Human look up to superhuman peace when liberated, when it is given, when he is on the upward trading fields. A borrower of the supernature's gold, not a 10 rupees from your neighbor. Borrower of the supernature's gold, he paves his road to immortality. That is the goal. And the invisible spirit is leading to that goal. So don't take that this failure. How I see here, to whom actually I am not interested to face. I have got impatient to face. But it is true. Something is there. That impulsion you are getting from the closed beyond. And the true guide is there well, seated well within. You can't feel. Because you he forms the all conscient in the depths. Unfelt, unmarked it sees within him and acts. Human looks up to the superhuman peaks. He paves his road to immortality. Thank you for now. Vande Mataram.